All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. I kind of seen this all in the comment section from yesterday when I did my video about DA Fani Willis. Yesterday, a lot of y'all were saying, yo, Adogg, get some new evidence out. Is another witness done came forward to expose Fani Willis. Y'all was saying something about that she overheard Terrence Bradley talking in the hallway where Fani Willis was telling him, do not testify. Basically like in kind of like a threatening way, like you better not testify. You better not tell them about her and Nathan Wade's relationship. It was just a lot of stuff that a lot of you was telling me about. I'm glad we're finna go ahead and cover it. This right here is coming from Doug. He said, DA Fani Willis hearing witness tampering. Terrence Bradley is just in a bad spot right now, boy. He told Ashley Merchant everything, and everything is coming back to bite him. I'm telling you right now, Terrence Bradley literally helped Donald Trump in this case. Now, I hope this judge do the right thing. I still don't know what side this judge is leaning on. A lot of you still saying y'all don't trust him. Y'all still think he's going to end up letting Fani Willis get away with this. I hope he do not. I really hope he do not. I hope he call it fair and square, because Trump lawyers absolutely went off against Fani Willis, them lawyers. They was garbage. The state was garbage. But like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. Make sure y'all go over to Doug's channel. Let him know that I sent you. I will leave the original video right here in the description. Make sure y'all go to his channel. Let him know that Adogg sent you, all right? So like I said, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into it. Y'all hit that like button for me so more people can see how corrupt Fani Willis really is, all right? So let's go ahead and dive straight into it, y'all. Let's go.
Some of you are wondering, Doug in Exile, why are you always doing so much news on Fani Willis? Are you obsessed? I'm going, okay, this episode is going to sound like a giant echo chamber. My microphone got unplugged, with apologies. I could re-record it, but I really like the performance. I always go more for performance than technical ability. So with apologies, it's going to be a little echoey. I'm going to try and fix it on the next episode. This is Doug. This woman is a one-woman news machine, man. You ain't seen nothing. Yeah. When the corruption and the crime is this bad and gone on this long, with no blockers or parameters or anyone to slow it down and stop it for years, completely well-funded and utterly covered up. The kind of things that she has done and what Fulton County has done, it's not just her. Okay, this happened way before her. It's in way many other offices, many other courts, many other elections. You just do a little scratching and a little bit of research, and it's like lifting up a rock. I don't know how many of you, if you ever like go to New York or LA, I go in the back alley, you lift up a piece of cardboard and it's like 8,000 cockroaches just scattered. You go like, holy, that's what it's like with dirt and corruption. You lift up a rock, man, and suddenly it's like millipedes and worms and pillbugs and ants, and there's little baby ant colonies in there with the queen and the little pupa. It's like, oh, holy moly, put the rock down. We lifted a rock in Fulton County. This goes even deeper. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug. I'm a comic book guy, but frankly, I'm having more fun right here on YouTube bringing you the news.
Me too.
Thank you guys for watching. It's really good for my family. I'm paying for my kids' college, and just, I can't tell you guys, it's a huge success. You're coming in and you're subscribing. I have a personal goal of wanting to beat 455,000 subs. That will break my YouTube record. So we're going to get me, it's just a little more. I know you guys are working hard. You guys are doing your part. So thank you. You just kind of share this with your friends and we'll do this together. But here's ALX with today's
ALX.
We're going to get to these headlines, dude. This is stinky crazy, Fani Willis. You're a miracle machine of news. Okay, you ready?
Woo.
New witnesses in the Fani Willis case. Cindy Lee Yeager, a co-chief deputy DA for the Cobb County, Georgia DA's office, too many titles, too many words, is prepared to come forward to testify that Fani Willis told Terrence Bradley, he's the guy that was representing Nathan Wade.
Yep.
That Fani Willis told Terrence Bradley not to cooperate with the investigation and that his testimony directly contradicts what she witnessed. That's it. What more do we need? Fani, what are you doing? Here's the legal document. In or around September of 2023, Mr. Bradley was visiting Miss Yeager, this is the new witness, in her office when Mr. Bradley received a telephone call. Miss Yeager could hear that the caller was District Attorney Fani Willis. District Attorney Fani Willis was calling Mr. Bradley in response to an article that was published about how much money Mr. Nathan Wade and his law partners had been paid in this case.
Wow.
Okay. We reported on that back then. That's last year. Miss Yeager, this is the new whistleblower witness. Miss Yeager heard District Attorney Fani Willis tell Mr. Terrence Bradley, quote, "They are coming after us. You don't need to talk to them about anything about us." Is that witness tampering, ladies and gentlemen? Is that how a DA, a district attorney that wants to run the most transparent district attorney, a reformer, is that how they talk? As Yeager, remember, this is a legal document submitted to the court. Ms. Yeager watched Mr. Bradley's testimony before the court and became concerned as a result of the fact that what Mr. Bradley testified to on the witness stand was directly contrary to what Mr. Bradley had told Ms. Yeager in person. Now, remember, we witnessed the change in Mr. Bradley, okay? He went from he was texting Miss Merchant going, yeah, they were in an affair, before they said they did in court. Then they try bringing him on the stand, and he goes, and he's trying to hide behind his attorney-client privilege.
I don't recall.
And then Judge McAfee removed his attorney-client privilege, said, answer the question. He answered the question. He goes, I was speculating. I was speculating. See, someone came up and put a gun. Someone went up and tapped Terrence Bradley and said, you want to go floating face down in the river out here in Fulton, Georgia? You better clean up your testimony quick. So he changed his story. Well, someone here saw Fani Willis witness tampering, witnessed it, heard Fani Willis tell him, you don't need to talk about that with anybody. And that's what today's news is about. Therefore, in the event that the court reopens the hearing to receive additional evidence as requested by the state defendant, former President Donald Trump, Mr. Schaefer requests, this is Mr. We're going to get into Mr. Schaefer. He's great.
Yeah, he is.
Request that the defense be permitted to subpoena Miss Yeager and present Miss Yeager's testimony related to the matter set forth herein. Respectfully submitted. This is March of 24. That's just, we got the news right here. Brand new news, guys, not the old stuff. This is new. Oh, and I found this funny meme. It's Lie Hard starring Luce Willis.
Luce Willis, Lie Hard. Bro, this is crazy. Y'all remember I told y'all, I said, every time we think it's about over with and we just waiting on the judge to come out and let us know what the outcome gonna be, it's some more news that just gonna break. It just seemed like something is gonna happen. And then Miss Yeager overheard Fani Willis calling and talking to Terrence Bradley, trying to tell him, she pretty much was saying, don't tell the judge nothing. Don't testify. We want you to get up there and lie because we going to tell lies. And that's exactly what Nathan Wade and Fani Willis did. They got on their stand and they lied. We're sick of it, and we are sick of the corruption. And that's exactly what they did. Now, if y'all remember, look how Terrence Bradley was texting Miss Merchant. He would just, like I said, I don't know if he was trying to talk to Miss Merchant. He wanted to be with Miss Merchant, but he was just telling Miss Merchant, Ashley Merchant, he was telling her everything. And then as soon as he get on the stand, because we did these videos and Doug was telling the truth about that we did the video about that they were saying that somebody had threatened Terrence Bradley not to talk and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on. Then as soon as he get on that stand, he changed his whole testimony. I don't recall. I was speculating. See, the main thing he was doing, he was saying, I don't recall. I was speculating and waiting on the state to object every single time, because that's exactly what they did. When Ashley had Terrence up in that hole and he couldn't get out of it, he would look over there towards Nathan Wade and that in the state and try to wait for them to object. And that's the reason why Ashley Merchant, she called it out. She said, hey, judge, He keep looking over there to Nathan Wade and waiting on them to object because he don't want to answer no questions. Even Steve Sadow, he even spoke on that he would not answer any questions. He was waiting on them, the state, to object. Fani Willis, them lawyers, he was waiting on them to object. He didn't want to answer any question. That man got up there and lied. Nathan Wade got up there and lied. Fani Willis got up there and lied. And like I said, this might not be it. This is brand new evidence that, hey, Ms. Yeager is willing to testify under oath. So this person, I'm telling you now, this person is just not finna just get up there and just tell a lie. You know what I'm saying? Put themselves in harm's way just by getting up there lying. And they said they heard it, But let's keep it going.
She's got Nathan Wade on her phone, sending him 3,500 texts in a year. New York Post, Fani Willis warned Nathan Wade's lawyer to stay quiet about the affair. Court filing claims, well, they are coming after us. Okay. This is the hero. This is David Schaefer. He's one of the co-defendants. There are 18 co-defendants. Remember, Sidney Powell flipped and pled out. Jenna Ellis flipped and pled. Dave Schaefer did not flip and plead. Here's David Schaefer. He has his, by the way, he has his mugshot is his avatar in Twitter. So he's proud to have his mugshot as one of Trump's co-defendants, David Schaefer. My lawyers today proffered testimony by the Cobb County Co-Chief Deputy District Attorney in support of our motion to disqualify Fani Willis and Nathan Wade. Read our notice here. That was the legal notice I just read you, but here's the actual legal document. In the Superior Court of Fulton County, state of Georgia, this is state of Georgia versus David James Schaefer, defendants. Defendant's notice of proposed testimony, which he's going to give. Defendant David J. Schaefer files this notice of proposed testimony and respectfully submits to the court and the parties that in the event that the evidence were reopened regarding the various motions to dismiss or to disqualify the district attorney of Fulton County, Fani T. Willis, and or special prosecutor Nathan Wade from the prosecution of this action, that Mr. Schaefer would offer the testimony of attorney Cindy Lee Yeager, a co-chief deputy district attorney from Cobb County, Georgia District Attorney's Office, who overheard Fani Willis tell Terrence Bradley, shh, no one needs to know.
Yeah, and that's the reason why a lot of people say they feel like that he got threatened. So if he got threatened, it's pretty obvious that Fani Willis knows all about this threat because she's the main one. Her and Nathan Wade, they are the main one that don't want him to talk. Because remember, Nathan Wade tried to block the judge. Y'all remember that? He didn't even want the judge to let, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Bradley testify. He didn't want that to happen, but the judge said, no, I want Terrence Bradley on this stand. I want to hear what he got to say. But remember, Nathan Wade tried to stop it from happening. So if they didn't have anything to hide, why did Nathan Wade try to stop, you know what I'm saying, Terrence Bradley from testifying? If Terrence Bradley don't know anything, okay, well, why was Nathan Wade trying to stop him from testifying? And that's why the judge forced Terrence Bradley to testify. Like I said, the judge been kind of fair a little bit, you know, with the back and forth, but we don't know which side he leaned. And I still have kind of, you know, look at him sideways due to the fact that he donated to, you know, Fani Willis' campaign twice, him and his wife, so we don't know. Then they said re-election is up. Another thing I heard somebody say in the comment section, don't know if it's true or not, y'all can let me know, but they said something about that the judge put it 2 weeks because the re-election will be over with before the 2 weeks is up, before he make his decision. So I don't know anything about that or win the re-election, but that's what I heard in the comment section. If that's true, let me know. If not, it is what it is. I just heard somebody say it in the comment section. But, man, this is getting crazy. I really feel like Fani Willis is finished. There's no way out of all of this evidence that's come out that she can just get out of this and walk scot-free. There's no way.
About what you know. This is what I love about Mr. Schaefer. He's the one who brought up this new line of attack, a brand new opening on Fani Willis that we did not have yesterday. Yep. From in or around August of 2023, last August through January of this year, Ms. Yeager had numerous in-person and other conversations with attorney Terrence Bradley. in which information relating to the District Attorney Willis and Mr. Wade was discussed. So she could be someone in his office who has access to his phone line. Okay. And then here's Savannah on Twitter. Add witness intimidation to the list of crimes Fani Willis has committed. Instead of putting Trump in jail, she might end up there herself.
Wow. Listen to that right there. Let me take that back right quick. Savannah said, add witness intimidation to the list, which means she intimidated him, which means she threatened him. She tried to stop him from talking because she knew that Terrence Bradley knows about her and Nathan Wade's relationship when they started. Because remember, he said it was around 2019. He named the place that they met. Terrence Bradley knew everything. And that's the reason why Fani Willis tried to, contact him to try to get him to shut up because she didn't want him to talk. So she pretty much had him to go on that stand and just lie. That's why he kept saying, I don't recall. I was speculating. But the text messages say otherwise. This new witness that's come for Ms. Yeager, it says otherwise. She literally heard Fani Willis telling him, don't open your mouth or else. That's basically what she was saying.
She might end up there herself. That is where she belongs. Here's Just a Common Joe. Isn't this witness tampering? How many felonies can Miss Willis and co-conspirators commit before they're charged? Isn't this behavior the textbook of RICO? Isn't what she's actually doing with Terrence Bradley a racketeering and interference, a RICO charge? That is not what she's accusing Trump and all these other co-defendants formally of? Isn't she the one who should be on trial for RICO? Here's that David Schaefer. I really like this guy. I have not considered a plea deal with Fani Willis for even a nanosecond. I am fighting for wrongful prosecution with all my strength. Thank you so much for the prayers and encouragement. I have never once felt alone.
Wow.
This is what happens when we reach out on social media, my gang. You can find at David Schaefer right there on Twitter. You can send him money. He does have an open thing where people can fund him, but that's beside the point. But this is a good guy. These are the kind of people that Fani Willis tries to take out. Men of courage. Men who stand.
Right. Man of courage. And she tried to take out, just like the rest of them doing, trying to take out everybody that supports Donald Trump. If you support Donald Trump, she want to take you out. That's exactly what they do. They try to take out everybody around Trump that supports him. Exactly what they do.
Men who will not bow the knee and break to corruption. Terrence Bradley. You bowed the knee. You changed your story. You could come clean, my friend. If you see this, come clean, and you can redeem yourself. Here's Bill Holloway. Guys, this is probably light out for Fulton County DA Fani Willis. The judge cannot ignore the mounting evidence that she orchestrated a fraud upon the court to hide evidence of nepotism and an illicit affair. No judge can let this slide.
No judge.
Doug.
Shout out to Doug, man, for another great video. Like I mentioned before earlier in the video, make sure y'all go subscribe to Doug. Let him know in the comment section that Adogg sent you. All right, let him know. Spam the comment section up. Let him know that I sent y'all. Another great video. Obviously, that is witness tampering. I mean, you can't be calling the witness trying to tell him what to say and not say. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say it's just too much evidence. Too much evidence for Fani Willis to get away with this. There's no way she can get out of this. If she get out of this, this system is corrupt as hell. It just has to be. But we shall see. Judge said 2 weeks, which right now I think is about a week and a half. We'll see. But like I said, thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.